Hello everybody, this is Court. I've got here my coastal cottage settlement and my Fallout 4 playthrough. Now I've based this settlement off of a Minuteman, well, the idea behind it is it's a Minuteman historical village. Not historical village, what am I on about? It's late at night, I'm tired. Historical museum, sorry. I'll just do a walk around the settlement while I explain a few things. Give you guys a good look. Now, this is the original settlement, so I haven't gotten any mods to help me scrap anything. Oh, I just realized I got a paper cut. Yeah, I haven't got any mods to help me scrap anything that you can't scrap in vanilla. So this old shed is still there. That old ruined building is still there. So that's the outskirts little tour. Now we'll head on up to the military checkpoint. Got a minigun here, which you can't use, but thought it'd be a good spot for a minigun. Is that a... yeah, boy, is that alive? So we've got just a little bunkhouse for a couple of guards. I guess they'd go on shifts. A few turrets. Little radar dish. Guard posts. Some ammo. Pretty much everything you need at a guard post. So that's just outside one of the entrances. And right here we've got, well, I've placed a few trees around and stuff like that. Here we've got a little guard tower. This guy has a really good view, so he could see enemies coming from anywhere down the road. Now, one of the guards patrols all the way down there and along the road to get to one of the other guard posts, which I think is really cool. Makes it more realistic that he's like patrolling the road. There it goes, down there, see? And all my guards have sturdy combat armor with Minutemen paint. And they all have the same plasma rifle. And this is all done without cheats as well. This is my current playthrough. It's a Minuteman focused playthrough. And Coastal Cottage is my first settlement that I can call complete. I'm happy with. I've downloaded a few mods since starting, so I'm going back to my old settlements and redoing them a bit as well. So this is this guy's little guard tower. He sleeps up here. Turn my light off. He's got... oh, that watch shouldn't be floating. He's got some stuff up here.
Yes.
I've just put in 3 guard mats, so he just walks, and he's always up here looking out the window. Just gonna take a sip of my drink. Now that's the museum there. I'll save that till last. I'll do that last. Finish off with that. We've got, oh, this is the exterior though. And we've got a few statues around that I thought looked fitting. This guy's supposed to be painting, but he's taking a break. Now this is where the settlers of this settlement sleep. This This is their main house. Got a little painting. Someone's doing some painting. Inspiring view of the ocean behind a chain link fence. Got a little chase lounge. Armor workbench around there. A couple of garden gnomes. Nice little patio. We come in here. And the reason this is so scrapped up looking is because visitors of the museum will be coming through here. So this is kind of just a workshop. What is that doing there? That's not supposed to be there. That fell through the floor. But I thought I scrapped it. Anyways. So this is the little workshop where there's a lady that comes and works on this station, and she like repairs the robots, which we'll get to in a minute. So this is our little workstation. It's got lots of tools, and there's also a little mini kitchen here. But there's a main eating area. This is kind of just like a mini kitchen for snacks, I guess, and if someone just wanted to make a meal for themselves. Heading upstairs. This is the main bedroom.
Another day of hard work. It never changes.
So I've got a couple of bunk beds here. Just to save on room, really. Some stuff under the bed. Some stuff looks like it's fallen, but that's alright. Got some comics. Nice clutter. Little ironing and sewing area. Shoe rack. Little toy in its bin.
You hear about that farm run by ghouls? Isn't that something?
So that's the main sleeping area for this settlement. Pretty small because I didn't want to have too many settlers here. Okay, sadly this bush is in the way, but I can't do much about that. Now we have a couple of outhouses here as well, just to save on room instead of making a full-on bathroom. So here we have the greenhouse, which is run by Mr. Hand, or Mr. Farmhands I've called them. There's 3 of them. So no one here has to work on the farm. It's all done by robots. Everyone else can focus on maintaining the museum and guarding it. I've got a few plants outside as well. I'll just quickly sleep while because it's becoming night time. Oh, we got some funny weather, but that should be alright. Mostly it's indoors stuff anyway. I guess I'll show you guys the walk-in from this other entrance. This is the other entrance to the settlement. That's a bit off, but that's okay. I couldn't scrap these, so I had to work around them. They kind of add to the place a little bit. I've kind of gone for like a still apocalyptic looking and still in the Fallout kind of look. Like this could be a Fallout settlement. I mean, you look at Covenant, it's way cleaner than this. But still, on the other hand, clean and not just ragtagged, put together. you know, in a few days. Like, they've worked on this for a long time.
Need to get back to Diamond City.
So here's the first floor of the greenhouse. Not really much going on. It's pretty much just to provide food for the settlers. There's a bit of decoration, but not much. Heading upstairs, we've just got more of the same, really. See, I've called them Mr. Farmhands, and they're all the same.
This unit is ready to serve.
Couple of extra boxes in case one of them goes haywire and she needs to repair them.
This unit is ready.
Some extra fuel there. Now we're growing experimental. I'll take that. We're growing experimental plants. Thought that was kind of cool, which are like Nern roots from the Elder Scrolls. So that's the greenhouse. I was pretty happy with that. That's just using the warehouse kit from Wasteland Workshop, but just retextured. So that's all pretty much vanilla. The house
Got a
there.
dangerous look about you. Hope you ain't here for me.
We'll go into the garage next. So this is, well, we've got some water here and a couple of Brahmin. They were here before I was making this a museum. When I first started, which, you know, I just had crops everywhere and beds, you know, scattered around. It was just so that they were happy. And then a couple of Brahmin arrived, so I thought we may as well keep them. You know what I could do? I could have like a little Mrs. Nanny robot on an idle thing there, like she's been milking them, and have a couple of milk crates. That'd be cool. But this settlement's done, so that'll have to be for another settlement. So up here, this is the garage that you can't scrap without mods. So I just turned it into a garage. Put our generator there, which covers up that door nicely. Bit lazy, but hey ho. We've just got some clutter around. Your basic garage stuff. Nothing too special. Now heading up here. This is the pub for any travellers that want a drink or something to eat. And it's also where our settlers eat as well. We usually come and eat. I really like this. I love this. This is such a neat idea for a fridge. Got a wine rack. Nice fireplace, keep the place warm. Couple of tables, one at the window where you can enjoy the view of the turrets. That's an okay view over there if you're sitting on that seat. And then some tables there. Now I'd like to get 2 chairs in, but because it's so close to the wall I could only really get one. That's not supposed to be floating. That's a glitch with these candles. Now out here we've just got a couple of barrels that they can stand at and have a couple of drinks. Little barbecue area. Now this gate can't be opened, which I want it to be like that because there's an attack area there. And if they got in here it'd be kind of awkward. So I've put this gate here and these turrets usually deal with them pretty well. Now I placed that tree out there as well. I just think it gives it a better look. Less barren because that's a pretty barren space there. Couple of flags. So that's the pub. Now here is the main attraction why all the visitors come. This is the Minutemen Historical Museum. And basically the idea of this museum is it tells the story of the sole survivor and how they have rebuilt the Minutemen and where it all kind of where the rebuild kind of started. So this doesn't go back to before Preston's time and all that. This is pretty much telling the story of how the sole survivor, well, their life story, and then how they met Preston, and then so on. So here's our guide to greet us. This is where
Don't
you
much care for
sign in.
That place is nothing but trouble.
I've got a terminal here with a bunch of holotapes which kind of tell the story in a text form. They don't actually, but use your imagination. So here we've got one of the mannequins from the Museum of Freedom. And then here, this is just a random picture actually. An American flag, and then here's the minigun that we killed the Deathclaw with in Concord. I rebuilt Radiation King TV with the news on it, kind of showing, you know, what the sole survivor went through and what they experienced before the bombs dropped. Nice Minutemen picture. The power armor that we used in Concord. A sign from Concord. That's to signify Codsworth and him telling us to go to Concord. Now here's some 10mm rounds and a 111 jumpsuit, 10mm pistol, and some little wasteland bolt suit. Pretty much what I wore when I went to Concord. Now here we have some Minuteman hats. I know that isn't a Minuteman hat, but it suits the style. So in my playthrough, that's what I'm using it as. And then here we have the main military outfit of the current Minutemen. This is basically what I put all of the soldiers in, and guards and provisioners and people that will be in combat. Here we've just got a random statue. Just thought it was fitting. And then we've got some military relics, I guess. And a map of the Commonwealth. And another map up here. So that's the first floor. Also got a nice little I like this nice little Minuteman thing on the floor. So yeah, that's the first floor. That's depicting Vault 111 there as well. Now heading over here, we've got a picture of Todd Howard on a horse. Yes, that is Todd Howard. And then we've got the Mirelurk Claws and King depicting the castle fight, even though I still haven't done that in my playthrough and I'm level 100. Still haven't been to the castle. I'm level 101. Taking it very slow. Planning on 100%ing, and I've been building a lot of settlements. And then that's the Deathclaw from Concord. And a sign from Sanctuary Hills. Random cannon because it suits the Minuteman style. A few paintings on the wall. A nice little sunroof. A little glass roof. We've got a couple of swords and a short laser musket there on the wall. Now this is a bit of like a reading area and gentleman's room type of thing where, you know, the kids and the visitors stay down there, and then if they want to come have a drink or a smoke and read a bit about, you know, deeper into, you know, let's say how they rebuilt Sanctuary or what Red Rocket is, you know, in my game, Red Rocket is kind of like a military checkpoint for Sanctuary. So if you want to get to Sanctuary, you have to go through and check in at Red Rocket. Anyway, that's far from where we are. This is the smoking room and yeah, reading room. We've got a massive mini nuke here. I think that's from Liberty Prime. I just thought that looked cool. Nice suit, and then some little trinkets in here. So yeah. Nice Iana Sanctuary statue there as well. So I'm pretty sure that's everything on this settlement. This is the back entrance here. But yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed. That's my settlement tour. County Crossing. See you guys for the next one. Thanks for watching.